Okay, so moving on. Hey there, nice people. Chris, we're twins. Saris, twins. Even our dad can't tell us apart. Can't tell. Our mother can't tell us apart. Can't tell. Even we can't tell. Can't tell. You'll be the first to die. Die! No way, it's not that bad, big sister. Hey, wait, I thought you were the big sister. Well, yes. So, yeah, they'll definitely be getting us in time. Oh god, and I can't escape this conversation. Why did I start it again? Why? So, let's see what she has to say. Sela, my husband is a miner. It's his job to look for herbs and iron ore in the old Racini mine in the ruins of Moondoria. But it's been swarming with demons outside lately, so he can't do any work. Maybe he should get some demon repellent. Those of you who played E7 will know what I mean. Okay, let's talk to you. Lucy, I'm looking after the Pickards. There are 5 Pickards in the pen now. Yeah, you can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If there were more, you could do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which would be like Sesame Street. They squeak when you run into them, but you can't kill them. Isn't that good? So then we'll walk up here. Hey there. Jira, what is it? Do you want something? Leave me be. You have no business here, so don't disturb my solitude. I loathe uncivilized ruffians. And he might sound like a jerk. And he is a jerk. But he has a reason to be a jerk. Because his basement is haunted. Well, sort of haunted. It's full of demons. We'll fix that. Lucille, just lately I've been getting the strong impression of some evil presence coming from Jira's basement. I hate to think about things like this, but what if the demons are nesting down there? Quit stealing my thunder. Messinet. You know, your name is too complicated. We're just going to call you Mess. This is just a rumor, but it's said that a stone tablet is enshrined somewhere in the ruins. It's supposed to have details engraved on it about some place called the Sanctuary of Toll. If the urge takes you, it might be interesting to look for that tablet. You know, if you want to continue the game. There's a cat! It's so cute! It's gonna push you, because you talk to me when I push you. Yay, you're cute. Kate, there's an old mine under the ruins of Moondoria. It was closed a long time ago when the ore deposit started drying up. 6 months ago, though, is when the demons first appeared. It's causing no end of grief for Bortz and the other miners, of which there are none. And there's Tita again. Colt, I haven't seen you before. And there's Colt again. I really need to stop talking to the same people. Okay, so we go in here, and Jade welcomes us. He's shining some kind of bottle. Hopefully he's not an apothecary. Can't say I'm all that proud of my stock, but there's not much to be proud of. I don't have much of a real note, although the wing is indispensable for travelers. You may or may not find the rest useful, all depends on what you want to do with them, I suppose. I used to keep herbs in stock, but there hasn't been much point since Flair built his clinic and started selling them himself. I don't mind too much, really. It's more convenient this way. It's made a dent in our profits, but it works out better for everyone else. That's a pretty nice shopkeeper. Oh, I can't sell anything, and everything I have is useless, but I guess I'm fine. My family's starving, but I guess I'm happy about that. I mean, I could do with not dying, but that's not important. Okay, we'll keep going. So, this is a magic item that will instantly teleport you back to towns you visited before. It's been the means of many a narrow escape, I can tell you. If you ever lost an area full of demons, you can get badly hurt while trying to find your way back. Times like that are when you should use the wing to fly to a village. After you rest a while, you can continue. It's 100 gold, how about it? I want it, but oh, you're buying one? Thank you, sir. I'm afraid you don't have enough money. Not to say profits are foremost on my mind or anything, obviously, but I do have to make a living. What would you like to buy? Apple. This is an apple which grows out in the wild. Looks delicious, doesn't it? It'll pep you up if you're feeling hungry, and it also makes a nice little present. Would you like one? It's a bargain at 10 gold. What do you say? Buy! Oh, you're buying one? Thank go, sir. I'm afraid you don't have enough money. Oh, that's right. Yeah, remember all that money I got in Darm Tower? Yeah, Adel pissed it away on the slots. Jade, to be honest, it's just an ordinary flower you dug up from the field and raised from a sprout. It has no medicinal effect, but flowers have a certain magic about them all on their own if you're looking to win someone over. I doubt anyone would take offense at being given one. It's 10 gold. So, when he was saying his stuff is useless, he's really not kidding. Elixir. Oh, you have a keen eye, sir. This is something of true worth. I'll say it's the pride and joy of my shop. I really have it out there more for the bragging rights than of any intention to actually sell it, as everyone in this town is poor. In fact, it's the only one of its kind in all the world. I almost want to put it on display in a museum. Quite the miracle drug it is. It'll bring you back to life after suffering a mortal wound. After this game, most East games would have one of these things sitting around. There's only one in the whole thing, so you use it up and haha, good for you, you just wasted your free life. If I had to, I suppose I could sell it, though I have my doubts about anyone being able to afford it. The price is 60,000 gold. Can you manage that? Yes, I want that so bad. You see, you don't have enough money to pay for it. I'm sure you wouldn't be able to afford it at this price. Could you wait for me to go to Darm Tower for like 5 minutes? Of course not. I don't know how I could get there anyway. Drat. Talk to you again. And Songs in the Mornings reminding me I could always jump off the side of the island, but that's not a good idea. So, Jay tells us to come again. Ooh, I forgot about this. Yeah, you can walk around. So the elixir ought to be... Yeah, it's not there. So, good fun. Go over to what is apparently Guido's armory. So I'm assuming he sells furniture. Let's talk to him. Hey Guido, where's your furniture? Welcome. We don't have much right now, but swords, shields, and armor are still available. There are demons all around the area these days. Going outside with no weapons or armor would be suicide. First, you should at least get some adequate equipment. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll talk to you first. Really wish I had a better selection to offer, but we don't have the materials we need. Just too risky to go look for ore while Rastini is swarming with demons. A friend of mine is a miner, so I asked him about it, but he said there's no way he's going down there. Can't say I would want to risk my life down there either. That's why we don't have any decent armor. Brutal's an excellent armorsmith, but he has no way to exercise his skills. If I just had some iron ore, I'd be able to craft some high-quality armor, but then he'd make you pay for it. We do have some fine swords here. You decide, always try to balance out between what you can use and what you can afford. What'll it be? Oh, I want a Talawar. Oh, please give me a Talawar. But it costs 5,000 gold, so that'll be nice. I'm afraid you don't have enough. I imagine you'll see a pattern there. Shields, though. People tend to think of shields as less important than armor, but you'll be grateful for the increased protection. Please have a look around. Oh, large shield. And he asks if 6,000 sounds good, but we don't have enough. Amusingly, though, the iron ore doesn't matter for anything unless you go over to armor. But sorry, we don't have the materials. That's all we have in stock, is chainmail. Which is still good. I'd love to have some, considering that I'm running around in apparently cloth armor, or Battle's boxers, which look mysteriously like armor. Okay, so... yeah, not a whole lot to say about that. We're back. So, if you thought this was one of those games, like, you know, Might and Magic 3 or whichever one it was, where you could import your characters and keep going along, same character, but we're still starting out from scratch. It's not really a bad thing, though. There was a version where you'd keep the character and keep going forward, but it broke the game because you could just level up, and a lot of people would level up so that they could beat Dark Fact without having to sneeze, or without Vigulian being able to deal damage, which is just cheating. I did lose all my items, though. Cry. Oh, apparently you lost all your items in the TurboGrafx version, too, but... still, seriously. This is driving me crazy, says Rudel. Your name is driving me crazy, Rudel. I haven't been able to go down into the mine to look for iron ore ever since the demons showed up. I wish I could work on making armor, but I don't have the materials for it. If I gave it to you, you'd still make me pay for it, so you can get... well, armor doesn't really bend, so you can get protected. Let's see, where'd you go? You're hiding. Andy, haven't you heard a ringing sound coming from underground? Where it is the sound of some bell it's used to summon the demons. What we need is a bell to keep them away, not draw them closer. The reverse of the silver bell. Ooh, that'll be useful too. Ozam says, I heard there used to be 6 kinds of magic, handed down by the 6 priests. Lay is always going on about it. I'll bet he's off at the ruins again, staring at the goddess statue. That sounds vaguely familiar, and weren't there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Might be some merit to that. Hi, I'm Theo. I raise pickards here in the village. The demons that have been showing up lately mean I can't put them out to pasture anymore. There's nothing I can do about it, so I let my sister look after them here in the village. And that's special? Pickards aren't as important as silver was in the last game, don't worry. Hey, can I tell you something? When I went to bed at night, says Saffron, I hear the most dreadful screaming and clattering coming from underground. Maybe it's all in my head, but it seems so real. In that awful screaming and clattering doesn't stop soon, I'm going to go nuts. Lady, you're sitting in bed and you're hearing demonic sounds coming from underground. You've already gone crazy. Or you're going to die a horrific death. Either way, good for you. Tess, my husband is an armor smith, but he hasn't been able to work since there's been no iron ore available. I can't bear to see him like this. Get it? Bear? I don't know where I was going with that. Tran says that Dad's a really good armor smith, but he doesn't have any work, and just wanders around drunken. Hates to see him like that, but no ore. Really drilling that point home. Oh, I miss my ore. I think they might be hiding the ore from me. Let's see, Carnell and Natasha's house. Oh, Lieutenant Yar. Okay, so we'll go in here. Oh, nice pretty place. Ooh, they look familiar, kinda, don't they? Sorta, maybe. Yeah, we already know that. I'm not gonna keep going on like you don't. There's a cat, you push it, talks. Push. Push. Okay, talk to you. Natasha says, oh, hello, nice weather we're having, isn't it? My husband's out walking. It's a fine day for a walk. It's always a good day if it doesn't rain. Okay, one person watching this probably got that. And even they're not sure what it's from. Quest of the Delta Knights. Okay, so... I'm being poked by songs in the morning. All iron ore gratefully accepted. Bring any you find to Guido's armory, and I'll sell you armor I make it jerks. Andy, haven't you heard a ringing sound coming from underground? Oh, that's right. We talked to you. I don't quite like you. And there's Lilia. Adel, are you sure it's okay for you to go outside? Asks the first character with an H-game portrait. Well, not really, but that's standing in front of things. Thank goodness. Lenore said you would be fine, but I couldn't help being worried until I saw you doing better myself. Here, take this apple. Aw, she's so sweet. A tasty apple was received. Well, I've just been picking fruit. Next time I'll tell you where you can find some really nice apple trees. Then we can do something very special. There's the letter from Dr. Flair from Benoa of Rance Village, but we'll do... Let's see. What will you do? Give apple. What, you're just giving this to me? Thank you so much. You've made me very happy. Yeah, you'd think that was angry things over her head? Apparently it's not. I don't know enough Japanese to be able to tell you what that was, and now I don't have any items to give her to show it again. But no, she's actually happy. And if you keep giving people things, some of them will reward you, including things like, hey, that shopkeeper, these are her measurements. It's kind of disturbing. But, you know, it's a good thing to have people happy with you, so I'll be doing a little bit of that. But right now we really been Polo's sighing because Road of Fruit is in the ruins, and it's good because it's heaven on earth. But they're demons. Well, we'll be getting to Road of Fruit again eventually because Road of Fruit's yummy and it restores your MP. And MP is very useful. Oh, and here we go. There's a demon. I need a duck. Because I can't run into it off. Look at that, seriously though. I mean, like, the duck from Adventure looks like less of a demon than that. I mean, that's a dragon. You can't tell me that's not a dragon. Running into you off center. Why isn't it killing you or your spawn? Okay, that joke was old before I made it. Let's see here. Oh, and this heart must mean this is a brothel. So we'll just go in here. But, oh, it's terrible, apparently. Nurse, what's with all the shouting, Lenore? Why, that's... I just saw a pigeon come back with this letter tied to its leg. A cave-in occurred in the Restini mine. The rocks have blocked the passage, and I'm trapped. I can only pray this bird makes it back with my letter. If you're reading this, please send help. Rocks fell. Not everyone died. I'm going to use this as a cutting point in the video.